أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا وسيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله صفيه من خلقه وحبيبه بلغ الرسالة وأدى الأمانة ونصح الأمة وكشف الله به الغمة وجاهد في الله حق جهاده حتى أتاه اليقين فصلى الله عليه وعلى آله وأصحابه الأطهار وعلى سائر من اقتفى أثره واتبع هديه بإحسان إلى يوم الدين ثم أما بعد. I am a witness to the undeniable truth that there is no God but Allah, one and only, without any partners or associates whatsoever. And I am a witness to the undeniable truth that Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is his servant and his final messenger. There is no doubt in the fact that the best of speech is the Book of Allah, and that the best guidance to follow is the guidance of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa ashabihi wa sallama. And the worst of all affairs are innovation in religion. Every innovation is a heresy. Every heresy leads to misguidance, and every misguidance leads to the fire. The question for you and I today is, what do you want? ماذا تريد? Allah Azza wa Jal made it known to us that you and I cannot will a thing except after Allah has willed it. وَمَا تَشَاءُونَ إِلَّا إِن يَشَاءَ اللَّهُ رَبُّ الْعَالَمِينَ. You cannot will to do a thing except that Allah allows you. He wills it first, and then you will to do a thing. The master of the world. What do you want? You want righteous children? No problem. Allah Azza wa Jal told us how to get them. Many surahs in the Quran, many ayats, but Surah Al-Quran is an example. وَإِذْ قَالَ لُقْمَانُ لِابْنِهِ وَهُوَ يَعِظُهُ. That's an example. We mentioned when Luqman said to his son, admonishing him, what do you want? A lot of money? No problem. In order to get money here in this world, you have to make the desire of your heart be the desire for the hereafter. Allah Azza wa Jalla said, وَمَنْ أَرَادَ الْآخِرَةَ وَسَعَى لَهَا سَعْيَهَا وَهُوَ مُؤْمِنٌ فَأُولَٰئِكَ كَانَ سَعْيُهُمْ مَشْكُورًا. Allah said, whoever wants the hereafter and works diligently for it. So your diligent work should be for the akhirah. And you believe in Allah, then Allah said that your diligent work and your strive and your struggle will be appreciated by Allah. So if you want more wealth, khayr. لَإِن شَكَرْتُمْ لَأَزِيدَنَّكُمْ. If you give gratitude, Allah said, I will increase you. What else would you like? You would like to be mentioned. Have a decent mention, a good mention. What did Allah Azza wa Jalla say about the prophets? Allah said, وَتَرَكْنَا عَلَيْهِ فِي الْآخِرِينَ. I left a good mention amongst those who will come after them. And Allah Azza wa Jalla even said, وَجَعَلْنَا لَهُ لِسَانَ صِدْقٍ عَلِيًّا. I made his mention a high exalted mention of truthfulness. So think about it. Whatever you want, you can have it. If you and I just want dunya, we will get it. If you just want this world, we will have it. وَمَنْ كَانَ يُرِيدُ حَرْثَ الدُّنْيَا نُؤْتِهِ مِنْهَا وَمَا لَهُ فِي الْآخِرَةِ مِنْ نَصِيبٍ. Allah said, whoever wants to harvest the harvest of this world, Allah said, I will give you some of it. But as a result, in the hereafter, you will have nothing. فَأَلِّ تَبْغَاهُ تَنَالُ. What you want, you will get. We then have to prioritize what we want. Number one, we have to make the number one thing on our list is Allah. We want Allah. We want His satisfaction. We want His gratitude, for Him to be grateful to us. Shakir. We want Him to appreciate us. That has to be number one. And if we can align all of our wants with that, then the good thing is, some of the world we will get right, and most of it we might not. Some of the pleasures will come, some of the difficulties will come. But if you and I make Allah Azza wa Jal our number one desire, the one that we want the most, then He will make sure that everything we have in His path will lead to Him. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said that Allah Azza wa Jal said, وَمَا تَقَرَّبَ إِلَيَّ عَبْدِي بِشَيْءٍ أَحَبَّ إِلَيَّ مِمَّا افْتَرَضْتُهُ عَلَيْهِ. My servant does not get nearer to me with anything more dearer to me than what I have made obligatory upon him. Those things I have obliged him to do, made compulsory on him to do. So the best way to get to Allah is by what He made fard. وَمَا يَزَالُ عَبْدِي يَتَقَرَّبُ إِلَيَّ بِالنَّوَافِلِ حَتَّى أُحِبَّهُ. My servant will continue to get nearer to me with supererogatory deeds, extracurricular things, until I love him. وَإِذَا أَحْبَبْتُ كُنْتُ سَمْعَهُ الَّذِي يَسْمَعُ بِهِ. Once I love him, I will become his hearing with which he hears. وَبَصَرَهُ الَّذِي يُبْصِرُ بِهِ. And I will be his sight with which he sees. وَيَدَهُ الَّتِي يَبْطِشُ بِهَا. I will become his hand with which he grasps. وَرِجْلَهُ الَّتِي يَمْشِي بِهَا. I will become his feet with which he walks. This means you will see what Allah loves for you to see. You will hear what Allah loves for you to hear. You will engage in with your hands those things that Allah loves for you to engage in, and you will walk towards those places where Allah loves. So if you want Allah and He is the number one on your list, and if I want Allah, He will facilitate for us a life of praise, a life of worship, a life that even when we struggle, we are grateful. It is a hard thing. أَلَا إِنَّ سِلْعَةَ اللَّهِ غَالِيَةٌ. Allah's merchandise is extremely expensive. We ask that Allah Azza wa Jal give us tawfiq. My dear brothers and sisters, what do you want? Whatever you want, you will receive. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam let us know the status of one's intentions. He said, martyrdom. Then Allah will give him the status of the martyrs, even if he dies on his bed. So this person wanted it. He wanted to be in the path of Allah and die in that path. So Allah gave him the status of those who did that, even though he died on his bed. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam told us about the person who sees a man spending his wealth, sees a woman spending her wealth in the path of Allah, sees a person dispensing knowledge, and then she says to herself, I wish I had what so-and-so had, because I would do as they are doing. Rasulullah said, alayhi salatu salam, فَهُمَا فِي الْأَجْرِ So they have the same reward. But the person who is doing evil with his money and doing evil with his knowledge, and the person says, who doesn't have it, oh, what that I had, what fulan and fulana has, I would do as they're doing. Rasulullah alayhi salatu wasalam said, فَهُمَا فِي الْوِزْرِ سَوَاء. They have the same sin. What you want, you will have. In this world, we have to do a lot of toil and work for it. And it's a day in and day out. Not even day in and day out. It's a moment in and moment out. Not even a full day. Yalla, moment, this one, you got that one right. The next moment, you got it wrong. And it's a moment by moment we're living. And we will get what we want if we work for it. But hereafter, Allah Azza wa Jal said, لَهُمْ مَا يَشَاءُونَ فِيهَا. They will have whatever they want in paradise. وَلَدَيْنَا مَزِيد. Allah said, I have an increase for them even after that. Even after you got whatever you want in paradise, may Allah join me in your presence in paradise. Ameen. Even when you got what you want, Allah said, I got something extra for you. Allah. You will get what you want. Make sure you want the right thing. Number one, Allah Azza wa Jal. If you want Allah, everything else will line up. But if we don't want Allah, everything else will crumble. We ask Allah Azza wa Jal to give us hidayah, to help us to be upon the Sirat al-Mustaqim, to help us to make Him our number one goal, and to help all of our goals fall in line with Him Azza wa Jal. And may He feed our hungry and clothe our naked and grant security to our scared. And may He bring together all of us who say La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah here and hereafter. Allahumma ameen. Wa sallallahu wa baraka ala nabi Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in. Aqim as-salat.